welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 46 of 2022. So this week was a super fun week. Can't wait to tell you about it. But I decided to kind of just go into my stash because me and Will went on a little trip to New Orleans, and I wanted to look through some of my Project Life cards, specifically travel themed and also food related cards, because I had a lot of things to say about both of those topics. So my Project Life cards, I do have in some organizers that I got from scrapbook.com, and then I just made my own little dividers to go inside the organizers that say things like travel and food and whatever, all kinds of different things. So I looked for cards specifically for those topics, and I grabbed a few. So all of the Project Life cards are totally random from different companies, probably LE Studio, Paper Person, all of those types of things going on here. Now, I also had a paper pad that I showed you at the beginning of the video, and that was from Joann's, and it was kind of like, I think it was called Mood Booster. It's from their Park Lane collection, or I'm not sure if that's like the company or what it is, but this one's really cute. It has all kinds of kind of 90s elements like yin yangs and smiley faces and all kinds of cool stuff. So I only use a couple sheets of the paper, but I was really excited to be able to finally use it because it's been in my stash for a little while. I loved this kind of tone on tone blue paper here that I'm using for my title card. Lastly, with my title card, I grabbed out my brand new stamps from LE Studio. They are these beautiful stamps that have they're like block letters that have the stars in them. I love these stamps, and I've wanted to get these for a while, so I splurged and bought these for myself a few weeks ago, specifically for December daily, but I thought I would bust them out for this spread. I thought they would look really good on here. So I just stamped out week 46 on just regular old computer paper, and then I fussy cut those out, and I'm going to add them here on this piece of pattern paper along with a little label sticker, and then we'll have the title card basically finished. So I love the way a stamped title looks, and of course it's really great if you do still put the week and the week number in Project Life, because of course if you're using stickers and things, those letters go quickly, especially having to use two E's to spell out week. The E's go very quickly. So I love using stamps, and I love just a big, bold stamped title. I think that's really fun. So I have that together. We'll put our dates in there, and then we will move on to the rest of the spread. Now, I'm actually going to do this 12 by 12 one page layout like I always do, but then I have a little insert that I'm also including. But the video does go by pretty quickly because I really don't add that many like embellishments to my pictures. I really just kind of like add just a little sprinkling of things here and there because I do have a lot of photos for this trip. So it will go by pretty quick. But I do want to tell you a little bit about the trip as we are working. So this week, me and Will, we left on Monday and we came home on Wednesday. So just a little quick kind of weekend-ish trip here where we went to New Orleans specifically to go to the Grizzlies basketball game that Tuesday night. So we had so much fun. This was the second time that I've been to New Orleans. We went back in 2020 as well, right before the pandemic hit and everything. And it was just such a fun place to go. So we headed out on Monday morning and had such a great day. The rest of Monday, we mostly spent time eating and doing a little bit of shopping. So I do have the first 3x4 photo there on the second row that says Sweet Soul Food. That is our favorite vegan restaurant in New Orleans. It is so amazingly good. We had it the last time that we went there and we're just obsessed. We ate it twice on that trip. So actually we ate there on Monday and Tuesday of this trip. And then the next photo of food is also from a really awesome vegan bakery that we found called Breads on Oak. And it was so good. They had 2 locations and we actually ate twice there as well, once at each location on Monday and or Tuesday and Wednesday morning before we left. So super awesome. So here on this Let's Eat card, I just wanted to kind of talk about the food that we ate, and I filled in all of the little stars at the bottom as a 5-star rating because we were just like in love with both of these places. And then of course I had to fill out my other 3x4 card, just all about the trip and everything in general. So then at the top, I have a couple photos. One of us at the basketball game. We got there kind of early, so we snapped this early on. We were having a blast. It was really, really fun. And then also I got Will to snap a quick picture of me. This was right outside of our hotel room. We stayed at a hotel downtown, really close to the venue. And it was so cool because there was kind of like this large, almost balcony there that I am standing beside that overlooked like the downstairs area of the hotel. So it was just really neat to have kind of like a balcony overlooking the inside of the hotel. I don't know that I've really stayed at one like that before, so I thought it was really fancy, and so that was fun. Then the other photos, this is a picture that I'm working on now of a little small vintage store that we checked out called 90s Kids Closet. So that was fun. It just had some cool t-shirts and sweatshirts and like 90s pop culture memorabilia and stuff. So I snapped a photo of the outside of it. So I wanted to put that here. I added a label to the top of the photo, and I'm stamping out loved, and then I'm going to write in that I loved all of the little stores and shops that we went to while we were in town. So then the last photo on here is the 4x6 photo, which I know it's cut off a little bit. I apologize for that now, but that is just, of course, a large picture of the court whenever we were watching the basketball game. And now, unfortunately, the Grizzlies did lose, so that was kind of a bummer. But I follow their Instagram account, MemGrizz, and they always kind of do updates about the games and the scores. So I printed off their post about that score, and I printed it really small at a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square, and I put it in the upper left-hand corner of that larger 4x6 photo. So I thought that looked pretty cool as well. So now we're moving on over to the insert. So this one goes by really quickly as well because I'm not doing too much embellishing here. But I grabbed out a couple more 3x4 cards. One said tourist mode, currently exploring. That looks like it's probably from In a Creative Bubble to me, a card that I've printed off. And then that's just a picture of me eating a bunch of good food at the bakery. Then I also have this black and white photo here of the second time that we ate sweet soul food when we just had it in the room before the game. So it is in black and white because the lighting was so bad, but that's why I decided to stamp out yum and throw it on top of the picture to kind of make it a little more exciting. And then I have yet another photo of this amazing pumpkin donut eclair that I had on the trip. So lots of food here, but that's one of our favorite things whenever we are traveling is to check out all the good vegan food. Then I have a picture of me and Will here at the bottom. The first night that we got to our hotel, also by that kind of balcony thing overlooking all the other rooms and like the front desk area down below. So I added on some more journaling. I'm pretty sure that vacation card is from scrapbook.com, and it's just one of their like scrapbook.com brand travel cards. And then on this side, I wanted to pop in some of these photos whenever we were kind of adventuring around Bourbon Street. We went to this really cool like artist kind of shop called Leroy's Place, and it was so cool. So all three of these like upper photos are from inside of that shop, and whenever I bought a couple things, I got this sticker here, so I added that on as well. And then the photo on the bottom is just of the sign from the Pharmacy Museum. So we checked out the Pharmacy Museum and the Voodoo Museum on Bourbon Street or around Bourbon Street. So that was really fun. So I'm just adding in a couple pieces of pattern paper here from that same paper pad. And then I decided that I also had a sticker from the Pharmacy Museum, but I'm going to add that on the outside of the page protector because I thought that that would fit a little bit better. So I'm pretty sure I just add on a few of the gold stars here, and then I'll pop everything into the protectors and add on that large sticker on the outside. So this one went by super quick because I had a lot of photos to fill in the space, and I didn't want to add too many embellishments on the photos. I feel like a lot of them are already busy enough. And also sometimes whenever I have photos from a specific event, I just really like to keep them kind of simple and let the pictures do the talking. So I'm going to add this sticker, and I'm just going to trim off the little excess, and then there you have it. So I'm going to pop these in, and then I realized that I had a couple other of those stamped little stars whenever I stamped out my titles, and I wanted to use them, so I'm just going to pop out a couple of the cards and photos here, and I'm going to add those on. So I think I had 3 left actually, and I spent the time stamping them, so I thought I'm going to pop them on to my spread somewhere. So that is actually it. It went by super quickly, but I really love how all of the spreads and the insert turned out. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, and please consider subscribing, and I will be back at you again this week with 2 more videos because I'm a little bit behind, but hang in there. I will be posting more as the week goes on. So I hope y'all have an absolutely wonderful day, guys, and I will talk to you super soon. Bye, y'all.